Hi everyone, today I have come up with a new video on word forms which is quite important for both writing task 1 and writing task 2. So what are word forms? Word forms are different versions of a word such as nouns, adjectives, verbs and adverbs that can be designed by adding prefixes and suffixes to a root word. Here I have written 4 types of word forms: nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs, and I'm going to teach you in detail. First in the category we have nouns. So what are nouns? Nouns are words that include name of a person, place, animal or thing. For person it can be Kiran, Dia, Rohan and so on. The initial letter of the person is always capitalized when writing it in any location of a sentence. Here you have to write the K capital, D capital, R capital. In IELTS writing, this will be noted in your grammatical range and accuracy. The second in the list is place, such as London, Egypt, Amsterdam, Vietnam, and so on. For this also, the initial letter is capitalized, and this will be also noted in your grammatical range and accuracy. The next we have is animal, such as lion, butterfly, elephant, ants, and so on. For things, we have chair, marker, pen, water, and so on. So nouns are basically person, place, animal, and things. The next word form we have is verb. There are primarily 2 types of verbs: main verb that expresses the action of a subject such as clean, cook, work, travel. For example, Sarah cooks dinner every day. Sarah is a subject and cooks is a main verb. Then we have auxiliary verb. It supports the main verb. It includes is, am, are, can, could, and so on. For example, Sarah is cooking dinner right now. Here the auxiliary verb is supporting the main verb which is cooking, and it is the fourth form of verb cook. The next in the list is adverbs. It describes a verb or how the action was done. For example, property prices increased gently. How the property prices increased? The property prices increased gently, step by step. So, gently is an adverb, increased is a verb. He ran fast at the race. How did he run? He ran fast. Fast is an adverb, ran is verb. The next we have is adjectives. Adjectives always describe a noun. There are different types of adjectives. First is adjective of color such as red, black, golden. For example, I have a golden diary. Here golden is an adjective, diary is a noun, or is an article. The second we have is adjective of shape such as rectangular, triangular and so on. Shreya has a rectangular box. Here box is a noun, rectangular is an adjective. So what kind of box she has? She has rectangular box. Next, adjective of size that includes big, small, tiny, minute. For example, they have a big house. What kind of house they have? They have a big, which is an adjective, and house is a noun. Then we have adjective of age such as young, old, aged, elderly. For example, Sam is an elderly citizen. Here elderly is an adjective related to age and citizen is a noun. Then we have adjective of temperature such as hot, warm, freezing and so on. For example, the weather is hot today. So hot is an adjective, and this adjective is describing the noun which is weather. The weather is a noun, hot is an adjective. After that, adjective of origin such as French, Japanese, Nepali and so on. For example, that lady in the elevator is Japanese. Japanese is an adjective, that lady is a noun. The last one we have is adjective of opinion, such as beautiful, disgusting, boring, delicious. For example, the pizza was delicious. Here, delicious is your opinion, your view towards pizza. So, the pizza is a noun, delicious is an adjective. If you found this video useful, then like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching.